Well, I admired Jack a lot, and I liked him a lot. We had a wonderful relationship.
It
Righty.
was the TV show that made
I've been calling all over. Where you been?
Man
On vacation.
a
I'm not too bad.
cultural
Pockets keep me count,
and
too.
turned police
Well, in the
procedure
office.
into primetime entertainment.
Classified.
Jack Webb's
A security
Dragnet
expert.
obsessively pursued authenticity.
Hi, Joe. How's the
revolutionizing
vacation?
crime
Any distinguishing
television
marks
through
or scars?
unprecedented cooperation with the LAPD.
Oh, gee, I just remembered.
The
Yes, sir.
1967 revival became
No
more
longer
than
be
a
a
show.
working detective.
It was a cultural
Yeah.
statement about
You!
law, order, and
You
American
two
values
Adams.
during the
No
turbulent
Pure ice
1960s.
cream, we pour it.
No,
The
ma'am.
revival
We're police
nobody
officers.
expected to
Give
succeed.
them confidence and privacy
After 12
at
years
all
off the air,
times.
Jack
Another
Webb's
week.
decision to
So,
resurrect
appeared to be a
Dragnet
fine
seemed
young
like
man.
commercial
I'm
suicide.
back with you.
If you
Network
do,
executives were
please.
skeptical about bringing back a black
right.
and white 1950s
Let's go knock on some-
show
Look like
called
as best you can, and
1960s
I'll try to
television
draw.
dominated by spy thrillers
Between us-
and westerns.
What do you think, Hector?
They
Tonight?
told me police procedurals were
Tonight?
dead.
Filed over
Webb
2.5 million criminal
Audiences
record
wanted
cards.
action and glamour,
Months.
not
There were
reports and
37 bearing the
investigations.
last name Johnson.
NBC
For-
doubted that Webb's documentary-style approach
Easy
could
one.
compete with shows
There ain't
like
any.
Mission Impossible and The Man from
Excuse me.
And
everything.
Was Webb's argument
Yes, I'm
that
sure it was.
America's growing
Me, miss.
concern about crime and social disorder
Are they friends of
created
yours?
appetite for
Well, no,
law
not
enforcement.
exactly. But I like...
Boys cheat, you know.
Cultural
Much
shift
obliged.
From Eisenhower's conformity
I've
to
been giving it a lot of
1960s
thought.
rebellion made
And
crime
business
by
picks
the
up
book
when three-
professionalism
Morning, Uncle Bill.
appealing to
Came down
ages
early, didn't want to miss you.
Webb convinced the network by promising
Those officers
modern
who arrested
production
you,
techniques while
they advised you of your
maintaining the original's procedural authenticity.
On target,
Creating a
wasn't he?
bridge
What do you got
between
for us, Wayne?
nostalgic comfort and contemporary relevance.
Sure looks like him.
Jack
It's
Webb,
rather an
Sergeant
unusual practice,
Joe
but then
Friday.
Horace
Method
Kingsley's...
12:45 p.m., Friday, January
Jack Webb's
20th.
portrayal of Sergeant Joe
I called the
Friday
captain
was
to fill
less
him in.
acting than lifestyle.
All right, if we come in.
Webb exercised
Please,
militaristic
yes.
control over every production aspect, from
like
scripts
brothers.
to camera angles, ensuring his vision
He was
of
alone.
idealized law enforcement.
He arrived in
remained
Little French.
The famous
on a
monotone
fleet we
theory
had.
that became
The last known
legendary
place he was
was
seen.
Webb's
Took
deliberate
good
choice
care
to
of our
emphasize
car.
professionalism
Ricky,
over
I thought you
personality.
said they didn't check with their
Cops
parole
don't
officer. They were
perform,
clean.
Webb
What do you think, Joe?
explained.
Pull the package?
They do their jobs with dignity and
Full
restraint.
of bennies.
It ain't against the law to have a few bennies.
LAPD
Besides, I
officers
ain't gonna talk
shaped
you
his
down there
portrayal.
either.
Well, now you
He
don't
spent
have.
countless hours riding along on patrols, attending
Well, then a
briefings,
couple more when
and
they pull the
absorbing
pillow
police
off.
culture
Right, sir.
until
Hey,
Friday
Joe, they
became
tell-
an idealized
We couldn't be
composite
sure
of
if some
every
girl was a
dedicated
model.
cop
She'd
Webb
count her
admired.
calories pretty good, wouldn't she?
Idealized rather than
7:35
realistic
p.m.
vision
There
of
was
law
to it.
enforcement
Asked me
was
if I knew a good
intentional.
trailer park
Webb
nearby.
wanted to show
Where would we
police
find number 12?
calling rather
Down
than
there, far
traffic
end.
appointments.
Highway Patrol, Beverly Hills, Santa Monica, and Culver City. All the way up the canyon, we can bottle them up.
Yeah.
All units, all units. To the floor of the valley below.
The perfect partner.
Aside!
Morgan's casting as
Neckler,
Officer
don't be-
Bill
the whole
Gannon
section will go.
provided warmth
We gotta try the
and
back door. There must be
balance
some way to
to
anything. Just keep them busy.
What would you
brought
suggest?
humanity to the partnership through his character's leadership. Gannon's famous recipe monologues, detailed descriptions of his wife's
Clean
cooking,
jail denims.
humanized
Bill and I took him up to the
episodes
third
that
floor.
might
Box has to be
feel
checked over by the
mechanical.
crime lab.
These
Everybody
moments
was
provided
home,
comic
and we
relief
got the
while
box.
maintaining the show's
I
serious
don't see why I have
tone.
to tell you that.
Jack
We'd
was
like to know.
surprisingly tolerant of my improvised food bits, Morgan revealed.
Fits real good now, don't it?
Gannon's
No,
personality
it's falling
made
apart,
Friday
Joe.
more relatable by
That guard
contrast,
job I took up at
creating
Pismo
dynamic
Beach. Tucker,
tension
you're looking
through
well.
different approaches.
Still.
Why the Friday Gannon
Reality,
partnership
man,
worked
reality.
better than previous
Evil!
was
Evil!
He had taken. He still refused to give us his name.
Perfect.
Here I am, the
Their relationship felt authentic because Morgan genuinely
You
liked
tell
and
me,
respected
which is
Webb,
worse. I'd
despite
say they
their
better give you
different
people something to work with damn
creating
soon.
on-screen partnership that
I don't know,
audiences
Skipper.
believed
Stuff's
in.
selling for it.
Into juvenile hall.
The
You'll have a hearing and the judge will
LAPD
decide.
Unprecedented action. The police department went far beyond typical
It
technical
started to melt.
consulting.
You know, just melt and
Webb
run
embedded
down.
himself in the
Side
department,
order.
attending briefings,
I forget
riding
what time.
patrols,
Couple of days.
and becoming
Yeah,
an unofficial
about that.
LAPD
Takes a little longer to stir up a
ambassador.
law. 2:35 p.m.
Real
It had been
LAPD
attorney.
officers consulted on every
was at
script,
Doheny.
ensuring procedural
On
accuracy,
Friday and Saturday.
proper form completion, and radio protocol. Many officers playing themselves.
All right, hold it down. Quiet. Police officers.
Just a few blocks from here.
Thanks, Mr. Riddle. You've been a big help.
I
do, yeah,
ripped
that's right.
directly from
Thank you very much,
actual
man.
events, with only names changed.
Is this
Webb
off the record,
maintained
sir?
files of real
Yes, sir.
investigations,
How many?
selecting
Couple of beers
stories
outside
that
to Hollywood.
demonstrated professional
I
police
parked on
work
Selma,
and
this side of
successful
Cahuenga.
case
What time was
resolution.
it?
Because I don't remember
Why the
anybody in
department
particular.
gave Webb
on down to
unprecedented
Coolidge.
cooperation
You
was
sat in your
mutual
car the whole
benefit.
time?
right.
Dragnet
I
provided
never left it.
positive
The radio-
publicity during era of increasing criticism of law enforcement.
Away from him.
The
You made a
show
mistake.
became recruitment tool and public relations
Before
vehicle.
I cruised around looking for
presenting
kinks. I
idealized
made the
police
absolute.
image that
They've done all that in
benefited
those 9
LAPD's
lousy minutes. That's
reputation
what's.
and helped shape public perception favorably. The
Did you pick up
anti-counterculture
any coffee?
crusade
An hour
Dragnet's
ago. It's cold.
1967
Place is
revival
closed.
Ninth in my
positioned
class.
itself as
I'm a $4
explicit
shooter.
counterweight to
I'm not married.
1960s
We know that.
counterculture,
Something's
with
about. What's the
episodes
problem?
targeting hippies,
She doesn't want to be
drug
married to a
users,
cop.
and youth rebellion.
She says I could
To the
The
Main
show
Street
became
bar and she rips your new
television's most
uniform to
prominent
shreds.
voice
Thrill a
for
minute when you get an
law
unknown
and
trouble
order
caller didn't.
conservatism.
People who insist they
The
did it,
infamous
but really
Blue
didn't.
Boy (LSD) episode warned
Maybe
about
your girlfriend's right,
hallucinogenic
Culver.
drugs
That's
with
herpes
such
in the last
earnest
one where they grabbed
exaggeration
him.
that it became unintentional comedy.
Yeah.
Friday's stern lectures about drug
Tell us about the
dangers
foreman
felt
in that
preachy
Cadillac.
even to
What about him,
contemporary
you know?
audiences.
No. You sure?
We weren't subtle about our
Could you
social
describe them?
messages. Whether
Sure, Larry.
Episodes featuring long-haired
Edwards, I don't know you guys.
protesters,
Well, maybe it's time you
marijuana
did,
users,
son.
and
don't you come-
disrespectful
Any
youth
statements you
served
make may be
clear
used
moral
against you in a
purposes.
court of law. Yeah,
Why
Hubert.
young viewers
Mrs. Hubert,
watch
yes.
to
This your
mock what
husband?
their parents
Yes, did you have to put those-
seriously created
You're like everybody
strange
else.
cultural phenomena.
Well, that's what they are, you know.
Dragnet became simultaneously
wouldn't know.
popular
I don't
with
know where his
conservative
parents
audiences
are.
and
Does that
ironic
make a
entertainment
difference?
for counterculture.
Its further interrogation of Larry Hubert would have to.
What's his first name?
We don't know, sir. We'd like you to tell me.
The production style.
The black and white unit reported that Jones was not.
But if they've
Jack
got what
Webb's
Gannon here says
revolutionary
they've got,
production techniques
there's a good chance they could put
influenced
Larry.
crime television for decades. Rapid-fire editing, quick cuts between
Nope.
scenes, and
She understands it.
documentary-style
Do you?
cinematography
We took him downtown to be
created
booked.
visual language that modern
Radish and a little hot
people
mustard.
still
No
hold.
thanks.
Sure now. Lettuce,
Doc, I'll see you.
Russian dressing, coleslaw.
Proper form completion, authentic radio codes, and real investigative techniques.
For less.
Nothing appeared on screen without verification from LAPD consultants.
Ms.
Jack
Ridges,
would
you want to
reshoot entire scenes if a
I
badge
wasn't
was positioned
expecting-
wrong, crew members recall.
Before we
His
talk, we want to advise.
perfectionism
You go to
was
a barber.
legendary and occasionally maddening.
See, my nose started to
It
bleed, and I
created
grabbed him and must have got on his shirt.
unprecedented
You know, I
authenticity.
get the impression he doesn't like
How
me.
Webb's control extended to music, sound effects, and pacing created
Hold it a
distinctive
minute before you
style
seal it.
instantly recognizable as Dragnet. The clip
There.
dialogue,
It's a
minimal
red Plymouth
scoring,
Barracuda.
and
Go on and we
emphasis
seal
on
the door.
procedure over
type
personality
system?
established template
Subject
for
wanted by
police
authorities.
procedurals
No,
that
not yet.
continues influencing shows from
Damn.
Law
You got a
and Order
cigarette?
to
You old
The
enough
Wire.
to smoke?
The cultural impact beyond
Two.
television, Dragnet's influence extended far
Hit him with a
beyond
hammer. You
YouTube
stole his
into
money. You
actual
tore the
law
rent receipt
enforcement
out of his
practice
book so
and
nobody would
public
know.
perception. Police departments studied the show's portrayal of professional, by-the-book investigation as model for their own public image. The show affected jury expectations and courtroom behavior. Prosecutors noted that jurors increasingly expected forensic evidence and procedural thoroughness they'd seen on Dragnet, changing how cases were presented.
What were they talking?
Police departments across
young girl
America modeled
She
their
was wicked
public
smart.
relations strategies on Friday's professionalism. The show provided template for how officers should
Here's a
speak
crime
to
with
media
similar
and
MO.
present themselves
Last year, a woman in
publicly.
Olympic.
Why
Get
law
one of my
enforcement
shoes, though.
enthusiastically embraced the show's portrayal
His
was
son
obvious.
Wes was a student.
Dragnet presented
What's
police
the number of
as
birthday?
dedicated professionals solving
you thought
crimes
about
through
early
intelligence
retirement?
and
I'm gonna ignore
persistence
You wanna try
rather
on a
than
pair?
violence.
What's the damage?
This idealized image contrasted sharply with growing criticism of police brutality and
wanted
corruption,
help?
providing counter-narrative during tumultuous periods for American law enforcement.
Hightower's house the night of a murder.
The supporting cast and guest stars, Dragnet became training ground for Los Angeles character actors
the only
who
cop
appeared
in history that
repeatedly as
didn't.
criminals,
Nothing cuts-
victims, and witnesses.
I guess that makes me.
Webb maintained stable of performers he trusted to deliver the clipped, naturalistic dialogue his scripts required. How Webb mentored young actors through his strict production methods was legendary. He demanded precision and professionalism, but rewarded dedication with repeat appearances. Many actors consider
victim,
Dragnet gigs
marked by a pair
essential
of
training in
shoes,
television craft.
Tide was in sea danger.
The criminals, victims,
But they
and
didn't.
witnesses who populated episodes were deliberately ordinary. No theatrical villains or melodramatic performances. Webb
for me to
wanted
go
every
through that
character to
again.
feel like someone
getting
you might
shot at,
encounter
I
in
mean.
real life.
We
But notice,
Future stars
there's
including
not enough
Leonard
money in
Nimoy,
this
Martin
world.
He works
Sheen,
always a blue
and
steel
Suzanne
automatic.
Pleshette
He's
It's running
got
without
early
making a
career
hit.
breaks in
Now, if
small
there were two
drag
men in each of those 5
Working
stores,
with
30
Webb's
p.m.,
demanding standards
Bill and I
prepared
would
them
be in
for
Unit
professional
1K.
Any change coming?
making the
3
show
cents.
unexpected
That's
launching
right. Keep
pad
it for your truck.
significant talent.
That's a Rachel candy
Speeches
store.
that define the series.
just in
Joe
from
Friday's
Kansas
moral
City. He hadn't been in
lectures
town an
became
hour before he
Dragnet's
tried that
most
nose
famous
up.
and mocked elements. These speeches, often delivered to confused youth or misguided citizens, articulated Webb's
9:45.
personal social values
Who's that
through his
man
character's
sitting down there?
authority.
That's
The
Sergeant Al.
generational
Bring up
conflict
the lights.
switches captured 1960s tensions perfectly.
It's the front.
Friday represented older generations' bewilderment at youth rebellion
6
and
feet
counterculture
2,
values.
weight around 150
His
pounds,
stern
thin and
lectures
gaunt.
about
That bring-
responsibility, respect, and
remember
tradition
whether
resonated
we ever
deeply
got it.
with
1
the
p.m.
conservative audience.
Bill and I took the suspects
You're
downstairs
tearing
to
down
the
a society that took centuries to
Why don't you take
build.
off?
Friday tells a young
Not
radical
alone,
in one
Joe,
famous
with a real
speech that
nice girl.
crystallized
That's
the
your
show's
trouble.
You make it?
political
Yes, sir, sure
These
did.
monologues were
no thanks.
unabashedly
couple of blocks.
didactic.
We met the owner and the night watchman in the fur vault beneath the store.
Right up when I got here. They had him in the corner over there.
Thomas Brecker, thank you.
Brucker told us he'd cooperate in any
With latest style in New York.
What do you think, girl?
I think I'd like to try the
Fortunes of experience. We were robbed, you know. Most of our better furs were stolen.
Really?
You can do without.
Mr. Hartman, we need the help of a...
Sound effects. Now, Joanne, please turn up the hem. At ins.
Mm-hmm. Not state, I see.
Takes a lot of craftsmanship to cut and join all those skins.
Okay. That's it.
Now, there's just one more thing.
What's that?
I gotta dig up a cop.
Who, what? Huh?
How the theme
I don't know about
becomes
that. They told me to say
synonymous with
80,000.
police
Well, suppose you go back and tell they to
demonstrates
say-
music power to create lasting
Come on in.
cultural associations. Even people who never watched Dragnet recognize and understand the themes.
The property report and listed the...
I'm sorry, I can't accept it.
What can't accept? I'm a married man.
Third Department of the Army Signal Corps.
No, I mean, how do you know something's wrong?
Latest U.S. Army carrier pigeons, and he headed dead west.
When'd he get home?
Well, that was 3 weeks ago.
Sizable one, and a great deal of time would be involved in the investigation. So, Lieutenant, I better get Leighton Prince and the safe man out here right away.
I'll call.
Went down.
Yes, ma'am.
I don't see what earthly publicity is possible. I certainly don't want any of my friends.
Neither are ours, John, and there's a lot...
One for kidney diseases is found in Turkestan, New Zealand.
Maid or your gardener or anyone else?
Instead-
Where they were. Both sides. Indicating that the bull was...
People start settling the Grand Plain. Well, naturally.
Heard of Jade?
I want you to level with us, Ben. Did you walk off with any from the Graham Brayton rare items like Imperial Jade?
He does now.
Afraid not, Miss Graham.
Acknowledging the show's cultural significance.
Liquor store clerk got a fast look at him before they slugged him.
Belongs on a 57 Ford, that's all we got.
Nothing else. That's the whole enchilada. Due to try and talk to Roberts, but in any...
Modern cop shows from Law and Order to
just-
NCIS still follow Webb's procedural template. The focus on investigation over personal
Understand them two
trauma,
might be the ones that shot that
emphasis on
policeman.
teamwork
Yes, sir,
and
that's right.
process,
We went back downtown to meet with Sergeant
documentary-style
Alvey.
presentation.
Where?
Why the series remains
Good
relevant
bird.
to discussion.
You sure about those names now? Kensington partner, Slats Henry, would show the mugshots to the owner of the Pasadena liquor.
How television depicts cops. Dragnet established convention. Professional, dedicated,
Robbery's got him for 3 other jobs.
Get to Kansas City year after
Well, if
year.
it wasn't for prison,
Fine. He kept dropping bennies and swallowing wine.
Suppose you tell me.
Well, among others, Cornell University has done slams into the windshield. In the 7/10 of a second, the victims were an elderly man and woman. They were crossing the street at the cab stand. One of the... Well, now, you'll do better than they did, won't you?
How's that?
You're alive.